Bro, the Nuggets had one job, close it out. But instead, James Harden turned into a time-traveling MVP. Kawhi locked in Terminator mode, and the Clippers just yanked Denver's soul out of their chests. Game 6? That wasn't a game, that was a statement. The Clippers said, "We're not dying tonight." And Denver? Man, they choked like they were eating Popeye's biscuits with no water. We're going to Game 7, baby. And trust me, the Nuggets should be shaking. Final score: Clippers 111, Nuggets 105. But don't let that 6-point difference fool you. LA had Denver begging for mercy most of that second half. Tyronn Lue was literally calling players on his day off like he was recruiting for war. And guess what? His soldiers showed up P. Harden dropped 28, Kawhi 27, Norman Powell with 24, and the defense? Man, they had Jokic looking like a lost tourist in the second half. This was the kind of gritty, hungry, desperate basketball that fans live for. Game 7 is locked in for Denver, and the pressure just flipped 100% to the defending champs. Let's talk about the Clippers because they played like they got slapped awake. James Harden, 28 points, 8 assists, and most importantly, aggression. This dude got flamed after Game 5 for being a ghost. Reddit was calling him Casper the washed-up beard. Twitter said he was just cardio in sneakers. So what did Harden do? Came out in Game 6, shoulder-checked the hate, and started cooking like it was 2018. Step-backs, floaters, crafty passes. Bro was reading the Nuggets defense like a children's book. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Quiet as ever, but deadly. 27 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 0 fouls. 0 fouls. How you lock up and stay clean. He was out there playing like a ninja with a jump shot. And give Norman Powell his flowers right now. 24 points off the bench and the dagger 3 with 1:47 left. Clippers hadn't hit a field goal in nearly 6 minutes. Powell said, "I got this," and splashed that clutch 3 like it was practice. Oh, and Zubac and Bottom, they tag-teamed Jokic like it was a WWE cage match. The Joker had 20 in the first half and then got put in witness protection the rest of the game. Dude went 2 for 9 in the second half. That's not just defense, that's straight-up bullying. Now, Denver. Man, what are we doing? This was your close-out game. The Clippers were on life support, and y'all brought apple juice instead of the plug. You let Harden, who y'all just embarrassed last game, come back and spank you on your own terms. Let's start with Nikola Jokic. I get it. 25 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists. Sounds decent, right? But if you actually watch the game, that was the softest 25-piece combo I've ever seen. Scoreless for 11 minutes in the third quarter? You're a 3-time MVP. Where was the fire? Zubac had this man in a box labeled return to sender. Jamal Murray, 21 points, 8 assists, and still felt like he was playing with 1 foot in Cancun. Bro had moments, sure, but he needed to take over, not just contribute. You can't be letting Norman Powell outshine you in a playoff game. That's criminal. Michael Porter Jr., don't even get me started. 5 points, 3 rebounds. 0 presence. Bro played 31 minutes and was basically a mannequin in sneakers. And Russell Westbrook, what are we doing? You had a double-double off the bench? Cool. But missing back-to-back layups in crunch time? Then getting blocked like it's 24-hour fitness? This ain't it, Chief. Denver got out-hustled, outsmarted, out-defended. They looked like the team with their backs against the wall, not the Clippers. Bro, Twitter was on fire during this one. One dude said, Harden saw his legacy flash before his eyes and activated Houston mode. Another, MPJ out there running wind sprints for cardio. And someone else goes, Jokic been in the weight room all year just to get shut down by Zubac and Bottom? I saw a Nuggets fan post a screenshot of Game 7 tickets and just captioned it, pain. And yo, real talk, what is up with Denver blowing leads in the playoffs? They had a 3-2 lead on Minnesota last year. Now they're doing it again? You'd think a defending champ would smell blood and go for the jugular. Instead, they're playing like they're trying to make it interesting for TV. And Coach Malone. Why is Jokic getting iced out for stretches in the third? Why does it feel like they forget how to use their best player when it matters most? The Clippers made adjustments. The Nuggets just hoped it would work out. This loss is not about bad luck. This is about soft effort, sloppy rotations, and no killer instinct. MVP of the night? Easy. James Harden. Dude got cooked by the media after Game 5 and came back like he had a personal vendetta. Certified baller, put the team on his back and dropped a cold 28 with sauce. LVP? Sorry, but it's Michael Porter Jr. You're a starter in a closeout game and you drop 5 points? That's a felony in playoff basketball. Bench players gave more effort. I've seen scarecrows with more movement. So now we head to Game 7 in Denver. Clippers got the momentum. Nuggets got the pressure. And if the Clippers pull this off, this could be one of the wildest collapses in recent playoff history. But I want to know what you think. Drop your hot takes in the comments. Will Harden go full vintage again? Will Kawhi break Jokic's heart? Or is Denver about to clap back and remind us why they're champs? Smash that like button if you think Game 7 is about to be fireworks. Subscribe if you're riding the playoff roller coaster with me. This is Fast Break Feed, signing out. Catch y'all after Game 7. And to the Nuggets, y'all better show up or shut up. Peace.